championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference that stretches back more than a decade. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trapped again in the pocket.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And he's able to get the boot away. He'll field it close to the 50. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So Washington State's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's Ellison. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Look out, room to run here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. He keeps it himself. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. He hands it off from the gun. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Finds his man. It's Horton. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he's got it. Touchdown. Tied.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Freeman. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Washington State offense back out on the field now. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw, testing the middle. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down at the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The receiver grabs it. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. With the catch, it's Ellison. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Washington State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. It's a draw play. And we're able to get him down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They pick up the first on the ground. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. The sure hands. It's Porton. Brought down after the nice spin move. Just a small gain by the offense. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They keep him guessing with a run. Breaks into the clear. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. To start the quarter, offense getting set to run a first down play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Keeps it on the draw.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They try to sneak it for the first. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Great connection there for 6 points. Methodical but effective. One of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
Receiver fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Ellison. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. He moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
That's caught. It's Freeman. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity to take a shot here.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Ellison. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? That's a design quarterback keeper. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up.
Touchdown, Washington State. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Alabama. He sprints into the end zone. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Washington State's offense back on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Catch is made down the middle. They get him now, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. Where the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
1st and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it second and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Here comes play number 6 on this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Washington State has moved into the red zone. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington State.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And now the point after try to tie the game heading to halftime. And it's good. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner looking to create better field position. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited first half in this Pac-12 championship. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And with that, let's head back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the Pac-12 championship.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner looking to make a play here. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Quick throw to the left. He's got a receiver wide open here. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Receiver in motion now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown time to put them on top now. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Freeman. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Washington State offense back out on the field now. Wideouts now clustered. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The offense starts with a short field. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Thrown quickly, shot in the right flat. Second down after that previous play. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Oh, that one's picked off. Short return tackle made it to 27. A crucial takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Completion makes it second and short. Keeping it on the ground here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This Washington State offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after the incompletion, it's second down. A quick throw out left, complete. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. No surprise. Offense going for it on fourth down. Looking to throw it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught, completion. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunity opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off the RPO, to the right. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And third and short, try to pick it up on the ground. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Well, the defense has him behind the line. A tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the third quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up the third and goal. Touchdown, Washington State, as they put 6 more on the board.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then end a pick. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's Adams. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion sets up a second down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Gets the first and still running. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down and 10. To throw, it's Simpson. The short completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bought some time, now lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here we go, the most important series of this game. Tied up, first and goal. He keeps it, QB draw. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Looking to score with a run to the right. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out.
And they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. You just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Bringing pressure. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They jump on top now here in the 4th. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Washington State's offense back on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. He makes the ground. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Pulls it in. It's Ellison. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's first and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Caught near the goal line. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Well, against this quarterback and this offensive style, these defensive backs are going to be out on islands trying to hold up in coverage. It's paramount. You get a good pass rush here on second and goal to try to keep these guys out of the end zone.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington State.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Now the try here for the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Play action here on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
That's reeled in. It's Horton. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Makes a quick catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Here's a great example of the back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Miller. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. The clock is stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Pass caught, 2nd down now. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's Horton. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking downfield. It's Simpson. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Ellison.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Nice grab. It's Ellison. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.